It's tea time with MahMah Tea.
Woo, let the sun shine in, baby. It's MahMah Tea, back with another one. You know, baby, I'm going to make this video. Get right on to it. So, first we covered the mysterious people of America. Many of y'all want a part 2 of that. We going to give a part 2 for that. That's coming next week. Then we discovered that there's pyramids in America. Next up are there portals in America. And why are they building these portals all throughout the country? Did y'all know that? I'm going to roll some clips of baby that got some actual footage of these portals that they're placing all over the United States. And why? Also, I'm going to tag in something at the end of this young fella who realized about portals that are outside of the maps and how the maps are upside down. That's going to be a whole nother segment in itself, but that's going to be like a little interlude into the next videos that's coming up. Make sure y'all subscribe to MahMah Tea, honey, because we got a lot of things to uncover. I'm about to put on my Moon and Scorpio detective hat, and we're going to get to the bottom of these things. Now, I want y'all to go ahead and check out these videos and let me know what you think at the end. Also, I want y'all to know MahMah Tea revamping the whole website. All things sacred. I am delving deep into the lane of health and wellness. We now got your supplements available. Those of you who are into the probiotics, the ashwagandha, the mushroom blend. And mama, I'm drinking right now my little mushroom blend coffee. It's still in the testing phase, but stay tuned for that. All Things Sacred by MahMah Tea. Anyway, I'm going to let y'all check out some of these videos and let me know what you think at the end. All right? MahMah Tea. Y'all be good. Bye, babies.
This video over here where this guy is showing y'all how this mini portal works, and then you see the Aurora Borealis or the Northern Lights coming through. Y'all see that? Well, this lady over here is showing how they just erected a huge one in Detroit, Michigan, y'all.
Y'all see this? Now, I'm finna go up here and show y'all because it's like it's on some type of hill, like a mound.
Y'all see that? They said this is for art, but when you look around it, there's no other art pieces around it. It is the only thing erected in this vicinity. And this thing is huge, y'all. Look at that. This thing is so big.
There's much more to this portal than they are telling us. Now I'm finna show y'all it's on some type of hill, like I said, a mound.
Do you guys remember this one as well? This one is also in Detroit, Michigan, with the Scientology building right behind it. Y'all see that? So obviously something is getting ready to happen. This is what look, transcending, literally, about, again, going through the portal. And then the Fibonacci sequence numbers over here, because everything is in the shape of Fibonacci. And then toward the end of the video, this happens. Look at all these particles flying in the air. Look at all these particles flying in the air. And that was due to this mini portal. So if this mini portal is doing that, look at how big this thing is, y'all. Check it out. It's also the Omega symbol too. The Alpha and Omega. Yeah, things are heating up, y'all. But let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift.
Now,
Peace.
y'all, I was at work today. One of my coworkers was like, you know, they built a portal downtown. And I'm like, oh, really? A portal? And they say it's for art. Okay, but where they built it at is in a very isolated area, and it is not, you don't see no other art around it, right? It's just the only thing by itself. So check this out. Y'all see this? Now I'm finna go up here and show y'all because it's like it's on some type of hill, like a mound. That's energy. And what y'all got to understand is I think it's more to this. And he said it was built out of electricity and earth. The energy has been really high here in the Midwest. And that's what it takes to open up a portal. And I believe it's much more to this portal than they are telling us. Now I'm finna show y'all, it's on some type of hill, like I said, a mound. See, look at this. Energy, wow. Ooh. This is my thoughts, right? Y'all know that we used to have portals like this that existed everywhere. And they took a lot of these portals down and put them up, okay? Because they couldn't walk through these portals. And these portals work off your genetics. Just my thoughts. What if they claiming that this is some type of art, right? But what if it's bigger than that? What if they finna start putting these portals back out, and because the energy has increased on the planet and they know what's coming, and they thinking that if we open them up, they can get through. But it's based off genetics. They're not going to be able to make it through these portals. And so just my thoughts, like, what if they are putting these out here claiming that they are art, but they are not just art, they are real portals? Because why would you build something like this in an isolated area on a hill that looked like a mound? Make it make sense. And these mounds are energy. And these mounds are a connection between the physical realm and the spiritual world. So you got a portal sitting right on top of some type of hill, and you telling me that this is just art? It's something much more to this portal. And I believe that they are putting these portals back out, and they're going to try to say it's art. But in all actuality, these are real portals. And I don't care what nobody say. They putting these back out because they know what's finna get ready to happen, and they know that the energy has increased on the planet. And that's what's going to open these portals up. But what they don't know is a lot of them are not making it through these portals because it's based off your genetics. I have to come down here to see this for myself. Tell me what you guys think about this. What's your thoughts on this?
Man with no ID and no transportation get from upstate New York to Northern California. It's more than 4,500 kilometers as the crow flies. But that is the mystery officials are trying to solve after a missing Toronto firefighter turned up in Sacramento 6 days after disappearing while skiing near Lake Placid.
That's the strange case of Danny Philippitis, the firefighter who was skiing in upstate New York, goes missing, and then 6 days later is found in Sacramento, California, still wearing his snow gear. I'll get more into his story towards the end of the video, but first to break down how this could happen, similar stories, and tying it together with missing people in national parks, and the theory that it's linked to portals. Now, whether these portals are created in the supernatural realm or in the scientific realm, that's what we'll look at first. First, in the supernatural realm, I want to bring up two Bible passages, and these talk about somebody being taken from the earth and as well as an opening to a realm that we currently don't see. So in 2 Corinthians 12:2, Paul says, "I know a man in Christ who 14 years ago was caught up to the third heaven. Whether it was in the body or out of the body, I don't know, but God knows." And in Revelation chapter 9, we have the angel in the last days comes from heaven with the key to the bottomless pit, opens this pit, and then great smoke comes out of it, as well as entities that were trapped inside of it. So there are two supernatural cases. I'll get into a few more at the end, but there's actually plenty of testimonies of people encountering these strange things in the woods, really, in the middle of nowhere. These phenomenons where they come across a blob or they see this like clear type of figure or something coming.
This map, look at this, look at this. Okay, these are the ley lines throughout the United States and the missing people in national parks. Okay, there are over 1,600 of them that we know of. The national park does not keep count of how many people go missing because there's so many of them. So this is what we know of, right? look at how they follow the ley lines in the United States, or they go missing right where a portal is. So see those numbers and those stars? That is where a portal or a vortex is, supposedly. All those stories that we hear in Missing 411 where people say they are walking with their group, they look down, they look at something, and they look up and they are somewhere completely different. That could be completely plausible with these ley lines and these vortexes. Imagine if you were just walking in the woods with your buddies and then all of a sudden your buddies are gone and you're in a different forest because you jumped timelines, because you accidentally walked through a portal. Mind blown. Here's the thing, this may sound far-fetched, but it's absolutely not far-fetched at all. If you've been watching my channel, you've been looking at the CIA documents with me, and you know remote viewing is possible, alternate universes are possible, there's interdimensional beings. This could be part of it, and that's where all these missing people are going. Okay, I might be changing my theory up just a little bit. Y'all think they're underground, or do y'all think they went missing in a portal? Let me know.
Hi everybody, Aaron Smith, your go-to guy again out here in the middle of nowhere in Nipton, California, looking at what I called these are shopping carts, guys. Shopping carts. Check those out. So make sure you get everything. So make sure we're going to go all the way around. I got a lot of messages from people who wanted more video of it. So we're going to kind of do a 360 the best that we can. Go ahead and follow me just so they can see those actual, come on and focus. You can actually see those shopping carts. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa. That's crazy. I felt like this vibration. I felt like this heat and vibration when I went in there. That was creepy.
Well, that could be a shadow of a wormhole. We've now collected LiDAR data showing a perfectly circular anomaly surrounding another shadowy anomaly right above the triangle.
It's almost like a bullseye in the center where the black is.
Yeah, it sure is.
That is
A
strange.
perfect circle. I mean, that's a perfect circle.
That's
you can do a
what's
curve
amazing.
fit on it, and that is a perfect circle. That's not a natural phenomenon we're looking at right there.
No, it's not.
That's the most amazing thing I've ever seen out here.
Something had to block all those laser beams.
So it's either something's in the way and it's absorbing all the stuff so it doesn't come back, right? Or it's bending it elsewhere and it doesn't come back.
And it's something with a very unnatural geometry. You know, I'm picturing another shape here. I'm picturing an approximately cylindrical zone that flares out at the top and below.
I was about to say, Eric, I'm picturing two funnels stuck together. So you know what that is, guys? That is a traversable Lorentzian wormhole. That is what we're talking about. If Eric is right, and what we're seeing is the bottom of a funnel-shaped anomaly above the triangle, that is exactly what scientists have theorized a traversable Lorentzian wormhole or a portal to another place in the universe would look like. Could that really be what causes all the energy spikes, the blob, and UAPs that we've seen appear and then disappear there?
You're bending the light.
And that's why we're dropping bottles a mile away.
And they land 2 miles to the south.
Wow. And high projectile rockets going the other direction and going off.
Yeah, many of them.
Think about all the stories we have of UFOs flying into the Mesa, that spot. Were they really flying in, or were they
just going
like
somewhere else?
Travel?
Yeah. Wow. Well, one way or the other, something bent the path of the light. And we know that 100% fact. We know it's not a failing device. Something bent the light.
Here we are at the Transcending Satanic Monument in front of the Scientology building in Detroit. Here's an aerial view of it. You can see the sacred geometry, which is meant to work as a sort of sigil to condense energy, and this is a portal. And right here, the transporters. They look like their souls trapped inside these rocks. Oh, my feet are burning just standing in this circle right here. You guys, this is no joke. I'm not even kidding right now. This place is dark. Representation of hell and the souls that are being trapped by this demonic culture that we're living in, you know? Like the culture that we live in hides these demonic rituals and practices and symbols all around our states and countries, and this is just dark. It's a little weird. Oh, you are right. That looks like a baby right there. I changed my mind. I go back. It is actually dark. Look at the chains. Why are you putting babies in chains? Pagan symbol that's just in front of this building right here. Just before we end this, it's like a guy holding a family in his hands with a celestial object in his other hand. And then we're in a triangle magic over there. All the windows are blacked out. That's nuts.
Dublin and New York City have been linked up through a real-time visual bridge as part of a groundbreaking holographic art project called The Portal. It features a 24/7 live stream of both Dublin and New York, connecting the two cities, and it even allows for real-time interaction between Dubliners, New Yorkers and visitors to both cities. The New York City portal is on 5th Avenue and Dublin's portal is on O'Connell Street. We are definitely living in the future.
Hey my beautiful people. What I am sharing with you are 3 portals that I have found within the last 2 months. These portals allow travel between the spiritual realm and the earthly realm with spirits. This first one is in Simpsonville, South Carolina on Fairview Road, also County Road 55. Energy not bad, but definitely a portal. Second one is in Georgia, Hancock County, Powellton, Georgia. Energy is very bad, very high. You do not want to get out your car if you ever stopped here. I will tag my video sharing my experience when I came across this road, Georgia State Route 22. Very dangerous. The third one is more dangerous than the second one. This is in South Carolina, coming from Columbia on Interstate 26, going onto Interstate 385. I traveled this road at about 11 o'clock at night with my children. They did not feel anything. It was so terrible that it took my breath and it took me 20 minutes to get back to myself. This portal is very high. Be careful.
Independence Day is about them defeating our ancestors and pushing them away from the planet and closing the portal up. Then the year Y2K, the year 99 going to 2000 was when they gained access over the portal through the Vatican. Because the Vatican is actually built on one of the 3 major portals, which I was talking about this on my website the other night on the real history of Africa. How there is no such thing as Africa. Before it was called Africa, it was just another part of Atlantis. And there's 3 major portals on Atlantis. The biggest portal is in North America. This is why they made North America their capital. The USA is the most world power because of this portal that they built over her. Okay? And then the second biggest portal is in present day, what they're calling Africa. Africa is connected to the North America. But they don't show that to you on the map because they show you the maps backwards. And upside down and all the way fucked up. All right, they got everything, states looking bigger than they are, cities, nothing on the map look like it look in real life. Nothing, everything is a completely different location. It's way bigger or smaller.
And now we learn from the Bible what comes through these portals. Hello out there. In order for us to find out what is coming through these portals and where they are going to, we had to first map out the portals according to the correct topography of the world map. In order to do that, we have to go to the Book of Enoch, and I'll be explaining this step by step. So you will have to follow me in order to understand what is going on. And it says right here in the book of Enoch, and at the ends of the earth I saw 12 portals open to all the quarters of the heaven, from which the winds go forth and blow over the earth. 3 of them are open on the face, which is the east. And as we have here, we have, this is the face, and that's the back of the head. So this is the face. And 3 in the west. As you can see, the west is right here. East, west. All right. And 3 on the right, which is the south of the heaven. So the right, we have south on the right hand side. All right. And 3 on the left, which is the north. 3 on the left, which is the north. All right. So we will have to turn the map this way, which puts Africa north. All right. And we have Russia in the eastern part, and we have, of course, United States in the west. All right, now let's see what happens with these portals. Now it says, and the first wind from these portals, called the east wind, comes forth through the first portal, which is in the east, inclining towards the south. From it comes forth desolation, drought, heat, and destruction. And let me explain that. It said, the east wind comes forth through the first portal, which is in the east, inclining towards the south. Let's find that. This is the east, and it's inclining towards the south. So this is the first portal, because that's south. So this portal right here is bringing forth desolation, drought, heat, and destruction. So let's see what country is near that. And this is Russia. So let's find out what kind of information do we have on heat and destruction and drought in Russia. Now when you look at it online, you find out that we have droughts of 1975 and 1981 occurred in all crop production regions of the country. Look at that, all crop production regions of the country. So this is definitely destruction. They were unprecedented since 1891, the shortage in the total grain harvest, and that's the rest of the article. But notice what it says here. Droughts and famines in Russia and the Soviet Union. Mass famines were reported in years of drought in the 1920s and 1930s, and the last one occurred in 1984. Now this is Russia. This same portal, which it says come forth drought and heat and destruction, is right here next to Russia. I find that very interesting. Follow me, and on the next one, we'll discuss what goes through the next portal. God bless you. Have a great day.
Woo, honey, I don't know what to make of all of this here. I mean, I'm going to tag all the content creators in the description. You can go ahead and follow them and check out some of the information that they have yourself and come to your own conclusion on what the hell going on around here. I mean, why all of a sudden now you putting up all these portals all over the country? And what is so significant about the United States of America? We gonna get to the bottom of it, all right? We talked about the mystery people. We even talked about the mounds and the pyramids. Now you building portals on top of the mounds. What y'all up to? What you trying to bring in here? Or better yet, where you think you going? Time will tell, baby. We are living in some interesting times. Now, once again, I don't share any opinion on any of these things. I'm just presenting this information to you, for you babies to open up your minds and dig deeper, do some more research, and find out the truth for yourself. All right? Remember, MahMah Tea, here to bring you the information, dropping breadcrumbs, but it's up to you babies to do the homework. All right, now, MahMah Tea, y'all be good. Bye, babies.
Reincarnated, I was stargazing. Life goes on, I need her, my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me. That could my seat. IP ownership, the blueprint is by me.
Try MahMah Tea Sacred Supplements, available now at sacredtea.net.